but I'm used to late night streaming anyways. Let's get back to work. Need to make sure I keep up on it again. I was having a pretty good run through before the giant break started. I would say Happy Valentine's Day, but because it's so late, it really isn't Valentine's Day anymore, so... Back to Hawaii. Also, I was looking at my videos, and like, half of the Persona videos are copyright claimed. And ironically, the Yakuza one isn't. A bit weird, but you know what? I guess it makes sense. I do kind of just stop talking sometimes and let the music play.
Oh. Dude! Whoa! Huh? Hey, ain't she kind of cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon? That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time. We're here!
Haru being here.
I think I should be going. See you.
Well, regardless of whether or not she's new or not, I'm happy to see her.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
Anytime you get with her is a good thing.
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
Mm-hmm. I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
I know for a fact this wasn't a thing, and God, am I happy.
Oh, what am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this. Then again, we are on a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami. About the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
This is great.
Not at all. What's the matter?
9-9. I can't believe I left on my birthday.
Found it. One after another, too.
What did you find?
Still working, can't tell you.
She can handle this without me.
Ooh, so much.
All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos. I'm basically useless.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out.
It's nothing.
What were you saying?
Aww.
Let me go!
You feel so nice.
I do not!
I do not!
Smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
Don't make me say it again. I'm a human!
Couldn't you just be assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
That's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone.
That's true.
Aw. I know what I am, I swear.
There are even more posts now.
My
Oh,
dog came
wow.
over to say hi during that.
The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
Back to work.
Come on, you can't let this chance pass you by. It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees. Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
What's up?
Yo.
Why are you here?
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room. Felt totally awkward staying in there with him.
Fair.
I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
Even though there are only 2 beds? Coming! Takanagi?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know that feeling.
And she took the key. I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Huh? You're looking at stuff online even over here?
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
Oh, so sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Leave. Not even
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
I saw that one coming.
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa.
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor. So who's that gonna be? Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide?
I don't know, I'm pretty good at that
Yes! What? I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor. Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
That's
If they're
a good
equally
question.
nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
So looks are what's most important to you.
What?
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
That ain't fair!
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
I don't remember this being an option. I also don't mind people who are smarter than me. They feel like the majority are, so gonna have to just accept it. Wait a minute, is this referencing? Huh.
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next. So, what kind of guy do you... What kind of guy do you...
It sounded almost identical, which is great.
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier? That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
So that's the thing. Keep that in mind.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some third-rate tabloids article, unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go. Well then, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with one or two of those connected to us.
Our trip is almost over. But tomorrow night we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it, this isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
And that's it! That's what this trip is missing! Come on, we totally gotta get moving during our free time in the afternoon.
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory! Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. We can get some girls' numbers during the day, and sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Me too?
It'll be great! Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess that's true, but...
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it.
Yep.
Ooh, you get a message? Who could that... actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you-know-what. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto?
Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited.
Alright, who am I getting dragged off by?
Man.
I didn't think anybody would drag me off. Maybe since we gotta get a message. Let's see. Wait, really? I barely did your confidant at all. Aren't these things fully voiced? Even though I've done this before, I'm kinda interested to know what it would sound like. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh. Did she even have this? Like I said, there's so much stuff in the original that I'm gonna have to go back and like look at the differences from. Because I really do want to see just how many little tweaks they did. Would have been one of my favorite things to see.
I didn't expect to see you here. It's quite a nice surprise.
They really did freaking pin flags in for you. I guess that means they gave them to everybody. That's really nice.
Do I look strange in this? Perhaps I should go change. Huh? Oh, thank you very much.
Shall we take a walk?
Oh, looks like they sell shrimp. Shrimp are symbolic of living a long life. Shall we have some?
So, small thing, little tangent. One of the reasons I absolutely love Japanese culture so much is they seem to take meaning from all kinds of different things. Finding meaning in the smallest things is just such a cool concept to me, and I've always loved it. Makes every little thing mean more.
I wonder how they'll taste.
You two from Japan?
Yes.
How about them Phantom Thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
You've heard about the Phantom Thieves?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah? Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello. And ask them to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Sure.
Make the world love shrimp. It's great. Oh no, I actually did one.
It's so beautiful. This is a refreshing break from staring at a shogi board all day long. I feel as if I'll be able to come up with some great new moves once I return home. Were you bored spending time with me? We would have had a more enjoyable time if I had made better conversation. I'm happy to hear that. This is for you. I would be delighted if you remembered this day.
Oh yeah, probably should check the actual video. Make sure it's not blue screened, because that just happens. It's wicked. Even says somebody's watching. Didn't expect that. Alright, let's get back to it. Ooh, turtles.
If only we went to the same school. Yes, I'd like that. Sun is about to set. We should start heading back.
Really sat down to try and learn how to play shogi.
My internet is more depressed than me today.
That sounds incredibly concerning. I'm sorry about that. Did you at least have a half-decent Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Still, I feel like I didn't do every event with you for me. Hey, like, I feel like that would have been the condition, but I barely
It was
did
terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day.
Most.
Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
Why would you ask about Valentine's Day after that?
Oh, that's what you meant. You see, when you say today, I get confused since it's Valentine's Day was yesterday. Mine wasn't particularly bad. Though, could have been a lot better. Some people just don't get lucky, you know? Realize how that came off. Yeah, fuck it. We'll survive.
Thanks. I guess I didn't exactly turn down the invite either. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation? Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. let's get some sleep, okay?
Hey.
Sometimes it takes longer than others, I guess.
Aww.
I wonder if it's just a thing with society. It's much less likely that people will have something to do during Valentine's Day. Look at any poll online and you realize that the majority of people spend it alone. Okay, what the...
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Interesting that he would come out of his way just to... You know, never mind.
Uh-huh.
I try not to be suspicious of people, but this is one of the most concerning things I've seen yet.
Say,
Talk to you, Ken.
huh?
I'm okay.
Aww. Sir, I mean mister. I feel like that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I guess it would make sense that he would be studying it. After all, his free time events do have a very psychological appeal to them.
All right, let's go. Hey, wait!
Ha!
School trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
I'm simply glad the
Why
storm didn't
couldn't
make
I
its way
have an
over here.
event with Yusuke?
It may not have been the most
Never gonna
exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
I really want to say something about that feud
what'd
auto
you end up
interaction,
doing
but I can't
yesterday?
find a spoiler-free way to say it.
Secrets from me? That's against the
I
bro
know
code.
that feeling. There's been countless situations where I'm like watching a friend play a game with just some, streamer. And then I just so desperately want to make a little peep, but I can't figure out a single way to be like, that is a spoiler in at least 20 different ways. I'm pretty sure from the last time when we were talking, think you noticed that I try to pick up on the smallest things too. Just like anybody else in the world, give an inch, I'll take the yard.
What, by yourself? No way I'm gonna believe that.
The desperation in your face is quite unbecoming, Ryuji.
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash.
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure
hey,
if
that
I want to
tire
go
accident
home
scene
or
with,
stay here longer at this point.
It was great.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
I'm desperately
Ooh,
trying to
count
learn
me
as
in.
much as I can about
Allow me to
Rocky,
join you as
because
well.
it gets so little.
Although I have no funds for souvenirs.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right? What do you think Morgana and Futaba would like?
The traditional
say it
souvenir
like
from
that?
Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate.
they'll
Well,
actually
he
buy
tells us that
souvenirs.
he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine.
I feel like
If we're gonna get him
internally
souvenirs,
he's a-
we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
I just
Look,
remembering the
they have
Eastman
coffee with
influence
butter
line.
in it. Do you think it tastes good?
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
I know what you mean.
We've come all the way to Hawaii. I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't
You
buy
stay with me,
ourselves,
so
but we'd be
great at
happy to
picking
get
out
as a
gifts.
gift.
Your voice is too low compared to game sound.
Oh, sorry
I'm not
about
seeing
that.
anything. I mean, this is Futaba
when I'm out
and
of a
Morgana we're
cutscene, I'll
talking
see if
about.
I
Their
can do
standards
some
for
volume
happiness are way too
adjustments.
high. Yusuke, you find something?
An
Because I tend to
hourglass that
stream so
measures
late at
3
night, I
minute
try to keep my
increments.
voice down. So there are times where I
Why?
forget.
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan? Oh crap, we're almost out of time. Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Oh god.
Hello? Senpai!
Why, hello there. God damn it. I want to say so many things right now, and I can't pick out the right one. Like, the very first thought I had was he was walking up behind his sister. Well, here one more. And I'm just looking at these freaking options.
This scene is even better with Japanese voices.
I believe you. The majority of games I play, hey, I use Japanese voice acting, but I don't know. There are specific ones I've just done in English, and I end up preferring in English. I should definitely try out Persona in Japanese. Maybe I'll put that on even New Game Plus. See if I like it better. Tell you one thing, never played Danganronpa in Japanese. So many of the jokes just don't hit. Anyways.
You don't look it, though. You're good at keeping your cool, Senpai.
Huh?
Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
Actually,
That girl.
wasn't this a trip for
Ah,
second years?
Sorry to be a
What's first year
bother.
doing here?
I'm
Those third
Yoshizawa,
years are
a
becoming
first year.
chaperones.
It's nice meeting you all.
Oh, you're that gymnast.
Yes, that's right. Our club is here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
Is this what
Last
fate
meet
is
was only a
called?
short while ago, though. You're already training for the next one? You seem to be making quite the effort. Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Oh, crap. Wrong button.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though.
L3. There we go. Fixed it.
Yep.
Good luck at the next meet. We're all rooting for you. Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Okay. At least I was trying to hit this button, not just so I could show you that, but more importantly, because I like having it on auto when it's voiced, because it just feels more natural, but I needed to find a way to stop it. But most importantly, something... Okay, so obviously she's going to be a party member here, whether temporarily or not, but something in any RPG is, as you go through the story and you pick up more characters, that character is almost always progressively stronger depending how far you are in the story, which makes sense from a gameplay standpoint, but a lot of times doesn't make sense from like a in-story standpoint. I think a good example of this would be final main party member here from the last game, Haru, who is the daughter of a corporation captain, in which case does gardening all day. Doesn't really make sense why she would have such incredibly good stats and moves for when you finally get her. But then you find Kasumi, who is literally non-stop training, so based on where I'm assuming that she shows up, it would make sense why she would actually be leveled with the rest of the party, because physical activity. And I like it when you have stuff like that, characters that make sense to be as strong as they are. It's kind of why I like bosses when they join you inside of video games, because, once again, it makes sense why they are a lot stronger than the rest of your team, usually. Because, you know. Anyways, tangent over, just an RPG thing.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill ya makes you stronger.
I think you did that wrong.
You know what they say? What doesn't thrill ya makes you stronger. Ah, I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
I'm gonna have to take my
Yeah, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
They're weird. But I love them.
I think so too. Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time. I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of. Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance.
Yep. Good luck. Well,
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family.
God, it's been forever. I need
Sorry
to keep
for
up with
keeping you
everything.
so long. I'll see you later, all right?
I'm going back. From an island country to an island.
Serious.
Ah, here we go.
This is also one of the reasons why she was not there during Strikers. She might have had training or some competition.
Eventually shut up and just not
Yeah, no, that's a very common thing. She's going out. She's going out to like, different countries to train. Then, yeah. Though I highly doubt it would be something that simple. After all, they specifically went out of their way to even get the trip set up, wouldn't they? I think that they would have made sure Kasumi would have, you know, been ready. Another 5%. There you go.
Yo, welcome back. You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
He's been influenced.
Yeah, like I said, that was one of the reasons. There is more.
He's been Hawaiianized.
Oh god, it's
I
even
can
different
understand
now.
why.
While you guys were off having fun, things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Phantom Thief goodie. This has to be a thing somewhere. I refuse to believe that isn't a thing. I don't know if I would want to try it, but I would at least want to look at it. You're not allowed to have copyrights.
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect. I'm just joking, alright?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well,
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions.
Yeah,
They
I don't
are
think
clever to take the
pancakes would ever
silent resentments
slip
of the
up.
public into account.
Anybody remember
and
the
relieve
freaking,
them. I believe that may be the
takoyaki ball?
secret to their popularity.
Well,
the
this
best
is
moment in the
surprising.
original.
Your stance
Hope
seems
it's
to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However, no, I shouldn't say any more.
Profound sense.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I like how you say he would never slip up while calling him pancakes.
I finished the analysis. You know, of the data. Want to meet now?
You know, I meant what I said, but this is great.
Seriously? Jet lag? Fine then. Tomorrow.
And I wasn't meaning it like that, but I'm glad he took it that way. I meant it in more of like a, keeping up his stature kind of thing. I don't think he ever breaks his persona. That's... God damn it, why did I say it like that? It made it worse. Tries to come up with words that make sense, makes a reference. Fuck.
Yeah, I understand what you meant, but the joke was too good to pass up.
I know. I'm glad you said it. Oh, ye jet lagged. Thanks. You know, in retrospect, I probably should be thinking of how Yusuke's thinking. But, I always gotta see. Oh, come on, Buggy. Did I scare ya?
Maruki's confidant should be available again after this.
Oh, right when I was running out of things to do during the daytime. Not even trying to meet that. I still had plenty of confidants to do, but still nice. I'll put it on the top of my to-do list. Photo. Oh, that's that photo. So that's great. It really does complement the water. I think flowers in the hair for guys look great. Yes. I mean, yeah. Aww. Truth be told, I guess not everybody has to deal with it, but my work, a lot of times I have to talk with a lot of people who don't understand me, and, well, I'm good at charades. Flown like super far away, so I don't remember ever experiencing what people seem to just call jet lag.
You should be able to buy postcards from a shop in Central Street. Mailing those gives confidant points.
Central Street, huh? Alright. I was wondering about the post box because it definitely seems to actually be important now. Initiating sleep.
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
I have
not flown far enough to experience jet lag either.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Huh?
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
In prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
And you kind of did cut contact with him.
Did something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto?
Every extra little detail they add
Never
is
mind,
always
it's
nice.
nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
better tell the others.
I don't know why, but I just started thinking about whether or not I should play frickin' Nocturne or 5 first. I want to play Nocturne a lot, but at the same time, every single time I've thought about it, I've always heard a lot of things that have made it more concerning. I'm usually not one to look up a guide, but apparently the dungeons can get so absurdly confusing you need one. Anyways, back to the task at hand. I'm getting distracted even with trying to play a distraction.
Good morning. Yes!
Both are quite difficult, but 5 has a lot more quality of life improvements, so it's smoother, I guess.
I mean, I've already told you, difficulty is one of my favorite things. Regardless of which one I'm playing, so long as it isn't hidden behind some extra stuff, I'm immediately picking the highest difficulty. Then again, I do like when a new difficulty unlocks when you beat a game. Good example is the 7 remake. I thought the game was extremely easy on normal mode, but the second you unlock hard, it was like, hey, there's actually some challenge to this. I feel threatened.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide one was for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it?
Okay.
I think I was passing
Off
through there at the
topic,
time.
but I'm looking at it and I just can't help but think about it. Is this like a standardized thing for school uniforms? Can you like get the little straps for your freaking outfit? Because I always thought that school outfits were always standardized. I would imagine you would get straps like those on specific ones.
Talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Hell no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this, too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students.
In my school, even Ruji and Anne's outfits won't be allowed, even though it's just minor variations.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you.
That makes sense.
She would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
I mean, I always thought it was surprising that Ryuji was able to get away with wearing a completely different shirt. Han just has a jacket, like as a belt.
The strap thing I have only seen on old people and toddlers.
We use imaginary guns. But yeah, no, when it comes to the strap thing, that was like, I feel like I've seen it on like real pictures of these school outfits, but at the same time, I've seen ones without it, so I've always wondered if it's just like maybe if they don't have the right size skirt or pants for you, they just give you straps. I mean, maybe. Anyways.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical. I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
Straps being used to help a uniform fit better does make sense.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kind of scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Inari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them. I get that. We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
I already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
Well, that was quick.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
I feel like you're the only one who says that. Even in, like, when I was very first playing this game, right? I still
You too, Han?
always felt
You're
like
just
they
gonna
were
go
just
against
buying
what people
into the
want?
fad way too much, and that
Huh?
always seems like a bad thing
No,
regardless of what situation.
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Nothing that's
Sheesh,
universally
some team you
popular could
are.
be a good thing, right?
What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being
Here we
hyped up
go.
because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
People tend to take facts too far. We get something messed up even out of good stuff at times.
I'm
Too
going
much
to
of
show
anything
you
is
who
a
the
bad
useless
thing.
one actually
That's a
is.
good way of looking at it.
Alright then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
Oh god, Morgana is about to do his thing.
Yeah, we're in that part. Here we go.
Back in no time. Damn it!
No. We still have another 10 days to go through without
I'm
him.
human. I have to be.
And now that I'm looking at... Didn't we leave at like...
Alright.
9-7?
I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take
Yeah,
down
my
Okumura
persona
before
would have
those
immediately
guys
died if I left it on that day.
Huh?
Because we're
No
going into
kidding.
I can't function scenarios.
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently.
Now
If
that I
only
think
there was
about
a clear
it,
connection between him and the Phantom Thieves.
going after the #1 target,
Well,
you would
it
think
would be
that it would be
problematic
like
if there wasn't
constant.
one.
The building itself would have been
So,
like
you're
constantly
jumping the gun
surrounded,
here.
wouldn't it have been?
You really told a man
You know,
you
with,
would
like,
terminate
police
his
just
parental
waiting to
authority
see if
based
anybody does
purely
anything?
on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner
It's
of a
implied
cafe
that
you
when you
frequent.
hit switch here, you
It's
kind
all
of
for
just
the sake of
disappear
the
out of
case.
reality. You know, when you go to the
You may
cognitive
have the
plane.
backing of the SIU's director, but you've been
This
far
shit
too
isn't even
aggressive,
brought up with
Sai-san.
like the picture
You're
that you get
trespassing
taken
into
of you.
police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdown.
Maybe Okumura did not take the app ranking seriously. Rashido wanted to get rid of him eventually, so it works out for him.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it
Eh.
to me. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline. Is this really impossible alone?
I mean, you didn't really have any way to restore SP, buddy. You kind of was screwed.
See who's
Especially in Akumura's palace, what were you thinking? You know how much frickin' like SP you need to even get through like the first door, Morgana? Probably used all your moves on the second fight.
Hey,
Have you seen Morgana?
No.
I see. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask. Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well. Have a good day.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
All right.
That's disappointing.
Ah, that's disappointing. That's great.
Do you know the answer?
I actually literally have no idea. Deeds of Ownership just sounds right.
I think it is the first option.
Yeah, I was wrong.
This is it.
Very good.
I'm always impressed when people can memorize all the answers. It took me like 2 playthroughs of the original to just have them all on top of my head. Luckily I did it 3 times, so the 3rd time I wasn't even hitting any buttons, I was just hitting all the right answers. I'm glad they changed a lot of the questions. It does keep me on my toes. I have no choice. I am all out of options.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
You'd think Morgana would be the best at stealth, not the worst.
There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue. Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters. Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
He had a fucking statue of himself?
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
Okay. Shouldn't be able to interact with anything, but it's good to check. I'm worried about Morgana. I'm worried about Morgana. Worried about Morgana. I'm worried about Morgana. No, I'm worried about Morgana. I wanted to get all the I'm worried about Morganas out. What about here? Wait, there we go. No, I'm worried about Morgana's. Ooh, here we are. I'm worried about Morgana. There we go. Need to get them all out of there. It's important. Oh wait, I remember now.
I should write something.
Always good to save, especially in a game like this where we have died in one single mistake and everything has gone horribly wrong. Anyway, system.
My internet died for a few minutes. I am back now.
Ah, welcome back. I was just finding all of the items that had I missed Morgana. Anyways. Doesn't seem to be any sliders for sound.
Face the flark and smite the stars.
Ah! Scared me there, Robert. We just saved, didn't we? Yeah. Nope, can't mess with it here either. There's really no way for me to change the volume? Well, that's concerning. Well, sorry about that. I guess I'll try to speak up, but I won't be able to change the volume, I guess. Darn. Guess I should have expected the game to be loud, though. Oh, well. Kinda feels wrong that there isn't a freaking volume slider. I mean, the sound design in this game is absolutely amazing, but still. Maybe one day I'll get an actual streamer set up and I won't have to worry about stuff like that. Oh, doggo, you're making me all sneezy.
I could tell. Anyway, I have been lurking since you started, but I was playing with a friend and it took priority.
I was wondering who else was here. I'm glad you were actually able to have some time with a friend, Robert. You hardly ever get any time to actually get on these days.
I can't stop watching news about the Phantom Thieves.
Hilarious.
It is the headquarters of a large corporation, after all.
If anything, getting into the real building is impossible.
Mona seriously went to a palace based on somewhere like this?
It's definitely on a different scale than the ones we've dealt with previously.
I searched Okumura online. He's totally up to something. Don't you think he's guilty too?
Yep, staying awake till 4 am is kinda hard for me nowadays.
We're here for Mona.
I know. I know.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm just completely late night. This is how I've been for
You said you found the palace
over a year
right,
now.
Futaba?
The corporate HQ is outer space.
Huh? The hell?
Oh, so that's why it's called Big Bang Burger. Big Bang is space lingo, you know?
Space lingo.
Not necessarily. So the concept behind the store branch name came from the CEO himself.
Outer space, How exciting.
We better be able to breathe once we get in there.
Is everyone ready? I'm activating it now.
Considered threats?
President Okumura must be on guard, what with everything that's been in the news.
That bastard. He's just causing more trouble for us.
Whoa.
It's as though we're in a film.